2021 is a new year, and we are so happy, many people are. 2020 was, as Charles Dickens would say, the worst of times and the best of times. And at the end of last year, I saw an article where Betsy DeVos, the U.S. Secretary of Education, was interviewed. I met Betsy DeVos when she and I served on the Republican National Committee together 20 years ago. And in this article, she was asked about the savage attacks that she endured from the educational establishment, the media, the Democrats, and in typical fashion for her, she said, I just ignored that and focused on the mission of trying to improve education and try to help families have more choices. And in that article, she cited what we saw, that many families have a better idea as a result of this pandemic what their children were learning and not learning. And many have decided they want more choices. And Betsy DeVos's words, they want choices, they want freedom to choose the education of their children. We see that in Texas as well. Those numbers of homeschoolers, as I chronicled last year, have dramatically increased. And so the other thing that we see is that many families decide they want to homeschool because they want to pass on their faith to their children. And another article that I'll post below focused on a study that talked about why, and actually the title of the article is Why Children in America No Longer Believe in God. And it chronicles how education has been used by the federal government and others to secularize this country. It's a great article, and I encourage you to read it, but it also points out what we have seen for over 30 years, that many families choose to homeschool because they want to be able to impart their faith as a part of the education of their children. And it's just impossible to do that in the public education system today. This article goes on to say that the secularization in our country really has happened also because of the secularization, the control of the curricula in public schools. So the great thing about all these things is in Texas we are free to choose our education. Homeschooling is growing. I hope you'll click on the links below. I hope you're going to have a great new year. We have lots of opportunities at our website to help you. Our website says you can homeschool and we can help. So click on the links below for more information, and look forward to seeing what God is going to do through homeschooling this year. Thank you for helping us keep Texas families free.